you hear me now? I don't think you could, but I think you can now. Oh dear. It's getting a bit real. There we go. Yes, that's me. View it. Okay, good. There's Rory Siegel starting the stream off well. My microphone was... the wire had come out of the back. Rory Siegel, thanks for subscribing to this quality content via Twitch Prime. I take it you guys can't hear me now, right? You hear me? Someone let me know if you can hear the words that I'm saying. Rory Siegel, thank you for subscribing via Twitch Prime. 17 months you've been subscribed, and that's a 17-month streak as well. Unbroken. Jeez. You can hear me, that's good to know. Just got off the blower. There's water, like, in the corridor outside my flat in Newcastle, like miles and miles, hundreds of miles away. And there's not a great deal I can do about it. But someone from the letting agent is there, and they're like, "Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We've had a look. You'll be golden." So, kind of pointless worry phone call there that potentially was completely undue, and there's nothing to worry about. Anyway, all good. Carrie, you've been subscribed for 18 months. I did thank you, Stephen, and thank you for the bits. Thank you very much. I had a very nice weekend. Just chilling out, doing very much nothing. Carrie, thank you for subscribing. 18 months you've been subscribed. It doesn't say how long your streak is. Don't know why. Don't know if it's unbroken. But probably is. But, you know, who knows. No sound alerts or robot lady for us. That's weird. Is my desktop audio muted? Yes, it is. There we go. That happened before once, where I started a stream and I sat and listened quietly to a very long message and you guys couldn't hear a word of it. Anyway, I've turned them on now. I wonder why that was... I'm trying to think. Oh, I know. It's because me and Ben recorded something the other day using OBS, which I don't normally do. And so I muted all my other audio inputs. That was it. It was when we recorded the What Happened at the Xbox event. And we used this setup, like the tiny cam and stuff. And I didn't want, while I was recording, I thought it's very unlikely that someone on our Twitch page is going to subscribe right now while we're offline and while we're not streaming, but it could happen. So we could have been in the middle of like recording something with this setup, and then whip, someone has subscribed to you on Twitch just while we're doing a bit of a breakdown on Xbox. So yeah, I forgot to turn that back on. Thank you for pointing that out, Lord Brotovich.
Yeah.
LOTP, nice of you to finally join us. Only joking, had a rough month, but through there. Worst of it now, TripleJump and videos streams have helped me through, as well as the
videos.
Wonderful Walrus Clan. Much love to you all. 3.
Thank you to Jack Without the C for the lovely message and the bits there. Pretty kind. And much appreciated. And all the best to you, Jack. If you've had a rough month, sorry to hear that, but glad you're through the worst of it. GUI Goliath, everyone. Salutes in the chat for GUI Goliath, who just gifted 5 subs to the community. That's 140 total. That's a lot. That's loads. They've gone to Never Again, 89. Snarky Sparks. The Time Winder, there's that one there. Bewhip. In comes the Mac Guru. I'll wait. There it is. The Mac Guru. And finally, Kalaziel. You're doing the Lord and Lady and everyone's work, GUI Goliath. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting us. And after Kalaziel's subscription, we will hear from the El Dude brothers, who have paid 100 of her Queen's English blips to say the following.
Yeah.
Good day, Peter. Hope all is well. Super happy to be back watching another stream.
Yes.
Keys.
Keys to yourselves, the El Dude brothers, both or all of you. How many El Dude brothers are there? I'm intrigued to know.
So I might send bits randomly when you're not live, and the Hope Robot Lady reads it when you're recording.
Could happen if I don't remember to turn those things off. Yeah, that's the thing. You've got to be careful. Thank you, Adi Pramana, for 100 blips. And Sprout Stuff, who just subscribed. Nice to see Sprout Stuff. That's the name I remember from the 18 months you've been with us. Thank you for your constant support. Look at you guys with your 18-month, 1.5 year badges. There's a brand new badge there. Wow. Didn't realise that. Carrie's got it. Sprout Stuff. Oh, exciting stuff. Look at that. A little happy Billy badge. And then more salutes in the chat. Because C Plummy has gifted 5 tier 1 subs to the community. It's a total of 28 that have been gifted over the months and years and decades by C Plummy. They've gone to Wardy Boy 99, Fail Mark, Mega E Money, Lord Christoph. Oh, careful, Brotovich, you've got a rivalry there. And Daisy Can't Eat Bread. I'm sorry to hear that, Daisy. Are you celiac? Are you why is that? What's the problem? 100 blips from Stephen Scodes incoming. And oh, you guys are way ahead of the Buick machine. We've got to speed it up. We've got to speed up those alerts.
Yeah.
Had a bit of a rough weekend, but doing better now. Started training for my retail job yesterday. Really glad to be here for the stream.
Oh, you got it, Stephen. I don't think I knew that you'd. I knew you'd like had the interview and that you were maybe I got as far as. I knew you were having an interview, and then maybe I also knew that you'd had it and you were waiting to hear back. But I don't think I knew that you'd got the job. So congratulations, and thanks for the blips. Sorry to hear you've had a rough weekend, but hopefully you'll be feeling a bit better now. You got a job under your belt. Gonna have some Muller coming in. It's gonna be nice, delicious Muller corner. Fatal Exception. Subscribed by Twitch Prime. That's 7 months total. You're well on your way to a bouncing baby Billy boy. The diamond turquoise Billy. And look at that. We're all caught up on alerts. And it is 3:20 because I started a little late. So I will.
Yeah.
Congrats, Stephen Scodes.
Congrats, Stephen Scodes. And thank you, C Plummy, for paying money via bits to us rather than Stephen with your message there. Thank you very much indeed, C Plummy. Lovely stuff. Oh, look at that. We've just completed level 3 of the hype train. That's just been going along in the background. Didn't even realise. Good luck with level 4, everybody. You've got 5 minutes. Got 5 minutes to go. Right, so shall we flip dippity dot blip blop blippity do do over to yeah.
My job is paying me $13 an hour plus an extra 15 for working during the pandemic.
Oh, an extra 15's worth of percent there. Oh, well, that's all right, Stephen. I mean, I don't know really what a dollar actually is in terms of like what. I could obviously do the conversion online. Hang on, what's $13 in pounds? It's 10 pounds an hour. That seems okay. Yeah, that seems. I can't remember last time. I can't remember what the going rate was when I worked in retail, but that was some years ago. And an extra 15's worth of percentage for working during the pandemic. That seems all right. Is it? Let me know. Let me know, everyone in the chat. Is $13 an hour a good rate? Karma Chameleon just subscribed via Twitch Prime, seemingly for the first time. So welcome, Karma Chameleon, to the Walrus Clan. You come and go. Hopefully you won't go. You'll just stay right here. You come.
Woo woo, let's hype that train.
Whoop whoop. Berrickson subscribed via Twitch Prime, 16 months total on a 12-month streak, and said good morning, TP. Thanks, Berrickson. Good morning to you too. And thank you, some kind of div, for 200 hypey woo blips. Oh, look at it! It's there. We've done level 4. We're on the way to level 5. Oh, and Lobrotovich says there was a sub before I arrived.
Yeah.
ATP, hope you're well. Looking forward to seeing a full stream live. I normally only see a little bit at the end.
Ordinarily, I would have seen the sub that came before I arrived, because I tend to have my chat open for a good 5-10 minutes before the stream starts, but I accidentally closed it and opened it just before I started the stream. Closed the wrong tab. So thank you, Lobrotovich, for letting me know that the Straight Edge, or Straight Edge 47, subscribed. Thank you, Straight Edge. Amalthea1980 subscribed via Twitch Prime and said, subscribed for 18 months, but a fan for much longer. Proud to be part of the loveliest boys or girls around. All the love from Quentin and I. Kiss, kiss.
Yeah.
And then...
Big love to every single walrus watching Live and watching the VOD later. Virtual hug.
Oh, Robot Lady, please, just take a breath. The Titanium Knight 1990 gave 1,000 blips. That's loads. Thank you, Titanium Knight. That's like a tenner. TP, hope you're well. Looking forward to seeing a full stream live. I normally only see a little bit at the end. Oh, well, I better crack on then, Titanium Knight, if you want to enjoy a full stream. I'll do a few minutes over at the end, of course. Some kind of div, gifted subs to Avatar of Doubt and Moonrock Candy. That's 18 total gifted on the channel. Thank you so much. Then 100 heart blips, I see them there. From Master Dactyl. Big love to every single Warriors Clan member watching live and watching the VOD later. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Bewhip. Steven Scode says, when I worked in Florida, the rate was $8.46 an hour. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's a good pay rise you've got yourself there from one job to the next. Manta Ray Tiger gifted 5 subs to the channel. It's the first 5 they've ever gifted. Thank you so much, Manta Ray Tiger. That's really generous of you. So that's a new gifter there. Very kind. They've gone to Lewis Susan, Childish Gazebo, Ellie654, Let's Snake, or no, sorry, Late Snake, and Creme de la Crap 369. Then there were 100 blitz from Gary DTA, and 100 blips from Steven Scodes coming up, who's going to give us a keys. And while we wait for those to view it, I am actually going to genuinely launch the game. Well, it's already launched. I just have to click here. We're in. We're in. Grab my content. In fact, I can't see my chat now because I've got to move it onto my second monitor. Hello. Yeah. Gary DTA, thank you for that. You didn't even pop a message in. You didn't pop a message in the chat, son. You could have said whatever you wanted, but instead I'll just give you a big shout out. Gary! Thanks, Gary.
Yeah.
Keys TP and Walrus Clan.
Thank you, Stephen. I'm assuming this is the one that it loaded. It should be. So, still some more to come. Oh, she's singing again. What a way to wake up. Oh, I remember what happened. Okay, so the Betsy204 subscribed. It was a gift from MDes. Thank you, MDes. That's your first gift to the channel. All these new gifters. Yeah. Guys, stop it.
If you're
Don't
reading
stop it.
this, you're brilliant.
Oh, straight edge, thank you. Well, Robot Lady read it. She read it out, so she's the most brilliant of all of us. Thanks for the bits there. And, right, so, we went to bed to prepare ourselves for the trip that we're going to make. Someone told us, the alchemist lady told us, if you want to be trained in alchemy, you should head to flipping, what are the buttons? Map.
Yeah.
Ask her if she knows classical gas.
Now do classical gas. So I think, we're going to head to Morthal, because there's an alchemy trainer there who our local alchemist recommended. And it's one of the skills we're trying to use to earn money as a non-hero NPC. So that's where we're going. Now, I went to sleep at the end of the last stream. I didn't actually thank Master Dactyl there. Thank you for those blips. Not just for the classical gas reference, but for the blips too.
Yeah.
And straight edge 47.
Karma, chameleon, NNN, we come and goo.
We come and goo. Karma Chameleon, thank you for the blips. Welcome again to the Walrus Clan. Lovely to have you, especially if those are the kind of Robot Lady messages you're going to be sending. That's exactly what we want. Hype Train success. Everyone, we got level 4. Well done, one and all. Thank you to everyone who gifted and bitted and everything today so far. So, I went to sleep at the end of the last stream and was ready to then wake up and go on my journey. And when I woke up, I realised that I can take whatever the flip I want out of this entire inn, almost. Like, not just the food and drink, but I'm actually allowed to, like, I guess the stuff of certain value I'm still allowed to take, but I'm allowed to even, like, break into... There's, like, a lockbox down here that I'm allowed to just go into and take most of the stuff. And I was like, what the hell is... Oh, I'm in the basement. I was like, why is that a thing? And it's because I've like sort of made friends a little bit with not even the guy who owns the place, but his son. And now I'm allowed to just nick wine and brooms and like a garnet out of his chest. So I started like taking stuff, and then I was like, hang on, this isn't really what this run is about. You know, we're playing as this NPC who's a bit hard up. So what I want to do, what I'm allowing myself to do, is take the food from my room, because I've always assumed that...
Good afternoon, TP from my remote Shropshire getaway. I am invoking my inner Peter this week by visiting National Trust sites and old castles.
Fantastic, Odie Lazarus. I've been to a couple of National Trust sites in the past week or so, because I've done some long journeys. When I do a long drive across the country, I've driven down to the southwest, it's nice to stop halfway, and National Trust sites, they're all over the country. And I get into them for free because I'm a member. So, I always thought when I played this game, like, why would the food in your room not be for you? So what I'm happy to take is the food in my room. I kind of feel like it's you know, he's given it to me. Oops, no, I don't want to take his plate. I definitely wasn't looking at it, but... Excuse me? What on what? Pelagius's hip bone? Oh, hang on, am I... Where did I get this from? Does anyone remember where we got the flipping hip bone from? I fudging hate that hip bone, says the Titanium Knight. Is it a quest? Do I have... Is it like... Does it just appear in the inventory? Oh, it's my least favourite quest, says Titanium Knight. Oh, a crazy... Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. Can I drop it? No, it's a quest item. Okay, we've got to carry a hip bone around forever now. It weighs 1 as well, which is rubbish. Yeah, the guy, the Sheogorath guy did...
Oh, I wish I saw that first. You're so lucky.
So I'm going to take all my food. I feel like it's been, you know, given to me either just because it comes with the room or because I'm in with the son of the guy who owns the place. No, we don't! And, you know, maybe someone left a few coins in the bottom of the wardrobe, like a previous guest. I would take that. If you were in a hotel and you found £1, maybe not if you found... Well, I would. If I found £9, I would definitely just take it. Supposed to give it to the police. Report it to the police or hand it into reception. I would for like a very, very large amount because I would be... Partly just because I'd be worried it's like drug money. I wouldn't be doing it for the good of... to be a good boy Peter. See, I'm not going to take the garnet. I'm not going to take that out of the foot chest either. That's not mine. Nah. No, I'm not taking all this money. I don't mind like a few loose coins that I found just in the bottom of the wardrobe, but... Okay, cool. What a lovely song. Right, okay, I'm heading off. Excuse me. Did you do requests?
Feel free to make... Sure. What can I do for you?
Shut the hell up.
Sure. My voice could use a rest.
Thank you, Bewip, Young Joe Mighty. They're not the eldest of scrolls, they're just elder than most. Yeah, you're right. Harvest a few plants. No one's going to see me take it. My grandma does this all the time. She goes to, like, open gardens and stuff, and she, like, gets chatting with the people who own it. There's, like, a thing in the UK, and probably further afield as well, where, like, you do... If you've got, like, a really nice garden, you can sign up and people can come and, like, have tours of your garden. And she loves going on things like that. And, she always tries to get in with the people who own it and say, do you mind if I take a cutting for my... And they're normally very nice.
So good to have not especially Storm Norman back without a vengeance on his entirely mundane local holiday to Morthal. Does Skyrim have caravan park?
Callum S, thank you for the £5 that we found in the bottom of the wardrobe. Very kind of you indeed. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how the journey goes. See what we encounter. I mean, it does have caravan. It's got It's got Khajiit caravans. So, is there anything...
You know you can afford a septim or two.
No, I don't know anything.
Save me.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Give a holler if you have any questions.
If you're looking for potions, you should talk to my aunt, Angeline Morard.
Who refers to their aunt as Angeline Morard? Okay, now we've... Oh, yeah, quit alchemy. Oh, look at us. Hey, look at us.
Vivian, could you check the supplies of mandrake root?
Which one is that again?
It's the root that looks like an ugly little man.
In that case, I'm pretty sure it tried to buy me a drink last night.
Oh, you are a card, Vivienne Onis.
It's good to see a fresh face. You wouldn't have happened to come from Whiterun, would you?
Trillian Jones, thanks for the subscription via Twitch Prime. It's been a bit of Plops week this week, but my golden Billy has come together beautifully. It certainly has, Trillian. All the best to you.
No. Mostly, I'm just a simple herbalist. Lami over in Morthal should be able to help you.
Right, I'm on my way.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
We're going to Morthal. Look at this guy. This guy wants me to
A coin or two for a
break the
veteran's
law.
It's not much to ask.
So we've got our bow, we've got some arrows, we've got some alchemy ingredients. On our way through Scrim, we will... Is that face cam? Just hang on. No, it's fine. It just looked like there was a single thin line, black line of pixels at the top of my face cam just then. Like it was just slightly too low around the border, but it's fine. Who is this? Oh, is this the one planning her wedding?
Hey,
Oh!
watch it!
Sorry.
Sorry, I was lost in thought.
I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many arrangements to make. Feels. Has the
Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse. Or Catla if you're looking for work.
has the farm stuff grown back? Can I just do a bit of quick harvesting work on my way through? I'm not even in. Is this even the right place? Oh yeah. See, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not grown
Feel
back.
like Pure Sheet just wants Skyrim Zoo back.
Karma Chameleon, I'm sorry. Feel like Pure Sheet, just want her back. Skyrim Zoo. Well, you know, we did say, you know, responsible zoo owner would return in Cyrodiil. It just, you know, it might be in like 100 years. Right, so which way to Morthal? No, why does it keep opening the world map the local map every time I do that? So I kind of want to... I mean, this looks sort of like a road. You can't actually see the roads that well.
Yeah.
Rah Rapsperton, seller of shoes and things, thanks for the motivation last week.
Rah Rapsputin, you're very welcome. Were you motivated last week? I don't remember. This is not a normal path. What am I doing? Richard Major, thank you so much. Thank goodness. Jeff, the Bezos, not the mongoose. I am subscribed. Oh, I see. You're subscribed. Oh, they subscribed for 4 months via Twitch Prime. Wonderful. Thank you, Richard Major. Very kind. How do I actually just get down there in like a normal way? Do I have to go... Can you like get out of town over there? Am I going to have to swim? It doesn't seem like a normal way. I might just have to though. Blimey, I nearly fell off. Yikes, that's a bit scary. Can you exit town over there? Is that how it works? I'll just do a swim. Oh, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. Did we ever... Yes, we did. Yeah. Ooh. Can you fish in this game? Take that as a no. Oh, there's some fish in here. I'll harvest salmon. Uh-oh, I just took the bucket. Sorry. Wow, that was close. I'm just going to do a swim.
Yeah.
I remember first loading this game and being blown away by the visuals. Now it's all kind of... a lot of brown.
It is a bit, yeah, and a lot of snow as well. I don't like the fact that this game is set in a snowy place. And I really like Khajiits. I always play as a Khajiit, partly because they make very good thieves, and I like to play as a thief in this game. And part of me is like, oh yeah, I want them to do the next game set in elsewhere, which is where the Khajiit come from. But at the same time, like, isn't that just mostly desert? So it would be a bit like this again. It would just be like all deserty and horrible. You know, at least Oblivion had... Oh, I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. At least Oblivion felt a bit more... It just felt prettier. It's just the house phone ringing in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. Still got a landline here. In my parents' place. Oh, jeez, okay. There was another mud crab, wasn't there? There it is. My one-handed skill increase. Wow, we leveled up, everyone. Let's level up. Stamina, so that I can just run a bit faster. And something that I don't know... Well, actually, I could either do smithing. So we can start smithing steel. But then at the moment, we're not...
I had the PSVR version of this game, and it was fun. The only pain in the bum was setting up the PSVR.
Oof, yeah.
Too many wires.
Yeah, it's not a lot of fun setting up a PSVR. I've done it, and it's... I could eventually invest in smithing, but only when I can afford to keep buying a load of steel and stuff. Like, because at the moment, I can't... There's no point being able to make steel armor, because I don't have the materials. Thank you, Manta Ray Tiger, for gifting 2 more subs to the community. They've gone to Notorious Pip and Echo666. I could invest in Alchemy, given that that's something I'm doing at the moment. Hello? What is this first point? It just increases, like... Okay, well, the efficacy of the potion, I guess. I'm a bit more interested in, like, ingredients. Yeah, see that, for example, is pretty good. On the other hand, what about speech? That seems a slightly more normal thing. Normal skill to have. Slightly less adventurous. Can bribe guards to ignore crimes. Persuasion is 30% easier. Intimidation is twice successful. Because we've had issues with these kinds of quests already in the literally just in the 2 streams that we've done. Maybe for now. And you know, that'll probably help as well, given that I'm living from not even paycheck to paycheck, but sale to sale. Sale! So, yeah, we'll just go for that for now. I may regret it later.
Yeah.
Hi Peter, hope you are well. Sorry I have been away for a while. Been preparing to move home recently and it's been quite stressful, but the normal adventures of Mr. Nobdare will certainly help with that. Oh, and it's 94.
Oh, and it's 94? What is? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was about to say thank you to Dark Star Roman numerals for for the bits. It's 94. I understand. I thought that was like a necromancer or something there, but it was just a death bell. Same thing, really. Oh, it's spitting bits at me. Oh, yeah. Remember, we're not doing completely unheroic things. We don't mind fighting the odd wild animal, because it's just part of life when you live in Skyrim, I think. But thank you for the blips there, Darkstar. Glad to see you. Nice to see you again. Good to have you with us. Should really be sticking to the path like my mother told me. Oh, it's more spits. Oh, there's another one. Yeah. Follow the spiders. Your friend and lover, Agrid. Well, I'll have some torch bugs. Yum yum. Oh, I hear another thing. Or was it a bird? May have been a bird. Probably not even going the right way, but I'm just kind of interested in just looking for ingredients and stuff. Okay. Map. Oh, we're going sort of the right... Well, we were going the right way. It should be a... I mean, is this a path? This bit here? I think it is. If I just go a bit left... Up there, there might be a pathway. Not really, but... Oh! What the hell is that? It's a dog! Didn't know what that was then. It looked a bit like a big cat, but also not. It's just run off. It's not that quest, is it? The one with the talking dog. Oh, there's a little shack there. Oh. Oh, is it the talking dog? What's wrong, boy? Do you want to come with me? Come on, you can follow me if you want. Oh, that's a normal thing to do, is to have a dog. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could just pick up a dog like that. Has its owner died? Excuse me, oh, he's already got in my way. Boots and clothes. Dead Nord. Read his journal. Well, after all my years living in these woods, it looks like the rock joint will finally be the end of me. I guess that's fine. All my friends are long dead. The only one left is poor Miko. He was always a loyal companion, and I know he'll be able to take care of himself. I hope someday I'll see him again. Oh. Maybe we should take this. Just to remind us where Miko came from. I guess we can just help ourselves to this food, right? I mean, it's a dead man. Maybe we'll catch the rock joint. Maybe that's not a good thing. Oh! Our speech increased. I don't think I want to just completely pillage his stuff there. That doesn't seem like a normal thing to do. Maybe take his food. But... just a massive gourd. Harvest his rabbit and garlic bread. But, you know, we're not gonna take his belongings as such. I take his gold. He can't take it with him. Is that alright, Miko? Yeah, it's good. It's fine. Iron dagger there. Excuse me, boy. That's it. Hey guys, we've got a dog. Yeah, you're right. We've got a ghost dog and a live dog. Miko, meet ghost dog. Introducing my dog to my ghost dog. I hope that they get along. They're getting along, that's fine. Miko, you with me? Oh, look at me, I'm dog man. I should go and contract werewolfism on purpose. Uh-oh. I thought... Oh, just he makes the wolf running sound effect. Okay. I wasn't sure if he did or not. I could hear a wolf sort of breathing and running. But it was just the familiar. I think I'm running the wrong direction, but I'm just grabbing some bits and bobs here that I've missed. Oh. Ghost dog died. It's okay. Got it. Let me see if I missed anything there, just while I was obsessing over dogs. Man, it's really hard to tab out of this game. Hello? The cursor disappears until I click, but it only works if I'm clicking on my second screen. It's really strange. Really strange. Okay, I'm out. No, I think I'm all caught up. Darkstar subscribed though. I don't think I shouted that out, so thank you Darkstar for resubscribing too. Very kind. Good. A fox. Don't want to kill the fox, but you know, you got to make a living, and I need these pelts to make leather. Let's pop my bow. How do I? I've forgotten. No, up D-pad. Yes, that's it. Right. So, map. This way to Morthal. We're on the right track. It's not a very long journey, actually. I should probably deliberately, one day, just trek all the way to Riften or somewhere. It's my favourite place in Skyrim. So, maybe we'll do that one day, when we've got an in-universe reason to do so. Because I think a long, arduous journey is, you know, could be interesting. We're more likely to encounter, like, random events and stuff along the way. I mean, yeah, you know, we found a dog today. That's something. Another fox. And some flowers. Oh, where's it gone? No, I missed it. I'm gonna run out of juice in a minute. Oh, jeez. Where did my arrow go? There it is. I'm in actual combat now. Okay, well I got my fox. That's all I wanted. Now what's happening? My dog fighting bandits. Don't do it, boy. Oh no, that's I don't want anything to do with that. Normie is happy to engage in relevant combat. But that's not what we do here. Miko? Are you alright? Are you just fighting loads of... Oh, jeez. Is that it? Is our dog dead now? He should spawn, shouldn't he? He should just catch up with me at some point. Oh, I'm worried that he's like engaged in combat with 3 semi-skilled necromancers. Oh well. Oh, what was that? I can hear a mud crab creeping towards me, but yeah! Wasted a few hours on the first one, but take that. Hey, this is proving to be a fruitful journey. So there's a mud crab. I thought mud crab's more fearsome than him. Said it last time, I'll say it every time. And then there was a deer that I've put at least 1 arrow into. Is that it? Swimming? If it's swimming, I might actually have a chance to kill it. No, it's a mud crab. There's a mod you can get where you can make mud crab chitin armor. I think it's a mod, or is that in the game? Or chitin, of course, if you want to pronounce it the proper way, because that's definitely how it should be pronounced. If you're not pronouncing it chitin, I don't know what you know. Why do you hate yourself? Oh, there's another one over there. Moggy crab. Oh, my headphone's the wrong way around. I was trying to work it out by the stereo, and it was on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Hey TP, what's your favorite breed of dog? Mine's a Rottweiler or LONGBOY. Do you have any good dog-based anecdotes?
Long boy, that was. Thank you, Titanium Knight, for 300 blips there. Very kind indeed. It's a good question. I'm definitely a dog person. IRL, as well as in-game. Yeah. But oh, my favourite breed. My grandparents have got 2 ridiculously obedient collies, border collies. Which is like... essentially, they're sheepdogs. That's what people would know them as. There's obviously different kinds of sheepdog from around the world, but yeah, border collie sheepdog types. They come from a good line as well. There's a whole thing in the sheepdog breeding world where people keep track of, well, not just in the sheep, in all kinds of animal breeding, where people keep records of like family trees and stuff, and like which champions your animal is descended from. You know, and they're from a pretty good line. I think they're pretty expensive. Or they would be if... Oh, that was just my dog dying. There's also a fox up here. A snowy fox. Oh, we've discovered Morthal. Okay. Yeah, they would have been expensive, but they got them from pups, which was nice. So the farmer who lived up the road from their house, he giving you some real detail here that like unnecessary. It's completely not to do with the question, but you might, I don't know, maybe it's semi-interesting. So they own a bit of land. They've got a big field, but they don't use it for like any kind of agriculture or something. It's just part of their property, and so they rent it out to a farmer who lives nearby. He puts his sheep in it, and he had this sheepdog who was often chained up in their yard. She was really nice. This like big sheepdog called Teal. She was, and she was pregnant. She got pregnant because they breed them, and they would either use the pups for their sheep farm, or they would sell them. But she was just sort of like chained up a lot of the time, and my grandma used to walk past and say to the farmer, like, do you want me Just take her on a bit of a stretch, give her, just give her a bit of a walk or whatever. And he's like, well, she doesn't really need it, but you're very welcome to. Like, she gets plenty of exercise. Rounding up... Oh, sorry, dog. Rounding up sheep. Anyway. We sort of ended up sort of semi-adopting this dog while she was pregnant. Because I guess he didn't want to, like, use her in the field as much. Because she had, like, 6 puppies inside her. So, while she was kind of out of action from a work perspective, she kind of just came to live at our house. And then she had the puppies there, and then they were allowed to keep one of them, which was nice. And then that puppy, that was a bitch, is the technical term. And when she grew up, she had a litter of puppies, and we kept one of those too. So that's why there's 2 border collies in the family that have good breeding, but we didn't have to pay over the odds for. So here we are. We're in Morthal. If that's how it's pronounced. And there's a kid. This one's not called Blaze.
Not like anyone else. Not in Morthal or Skyrim. I get
Yeah.
lost sometimes.
My
I'm not
mothers
sure
used
where
to
I
show
go.
Great
Or
Danes
not.
about 10 years ago. The dog won multiple awards and qualified for Crufts one year.
Oh, wow. That's interesting, Darkstar. A Crufts qualifier. Great Danes, man. I like Great Dane. Like, I'm happy to meet a Great Dane and pet it, but I feel like, big dogs, they're a lot of work. I mean, even Border Collies, they're not that big, but they need a lot of exercise. Huskies need loads of exercise. I've still not really answered the question. I really like my grandparents' Border Collies, but we're also a bit of a terrier family. Certain kinds of terrier. I don't really like little Scotties or Yorkshire Terriers or smaller terriers like that. I like Border Terriers. I don't mind Jack Russells. Yeah. So was that a blacksmith there? Hey.
Alva's been good to me ever since the fight.
What? What happened? May I use your tanning rack while I'm here? Thank you. Misk. Leather. From fox pelt. From deer hide. And for now I won't make any strips, but I might need them. But when we find a proper blacksmith in town, that'll be good. We'll be able to make some leather armor and sell it. All for free. Just from stabbing foxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TP with a Great Dane would be like Legolas in Return of the King killing the giant elephant.
Yeah. It would. We all know it. It's true. Wow, Morthal's a real crap hole, isn't it? Is this it? It's not even an interior city. It's just some shacks. I can hear a Nern root.
What do you need?
There it is. Woof. It's weird now that Nern roots have to make that noise for it.
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst. Morthal has enough problems as it is.
As it is.
It's no use. Let's get back to it then.
Morthal used to be a quiet place, but then the world used to make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that in Oblivion there was a quest to find like all the Nern roots in the world. There were like, I can't remember how many there were, 50 or 100 or something. And I don't think they used to, they might not have even featured in Morrowind and the games before. But I guess in order to make them slightly easier to find, they added that sound effect that they make. So they sort of go, na, na. And now that's just canon. So that was basically added only to just help, help with that quest. But in order to now be consistent within the universe, every Nern root that they ever add into every other game going forward is probably going to have to make that noise, which is a bit of a weird thing. Oh, crabs. Oh, jeez. I went to the next dimension there. Bye, Mr. Black. Mr. Black. Good. Right. So we're in Morthal, and we're supposed to be finding the best alchemist, the best damn alchemist in town. The best damn alchemist in
Peter
town.
Austin presents A Life Explained in Dog Breed.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try and work out what kind of cat breed I like, or... Well, I was going to say, or dislike the least, but that's not true. I don't dislike cats, but I just don't have an affinity with cats. But I know that when me and Amy get our own place that's allowed pets, we are inevitably going to end up with a cat. Which is fine, which is good. You know, I'm open to it. But I'm not very familiar.
Morthal used to be a quiet... I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no boast.
And that's no boast. Best warrior in Morthal, huh?
You want me to prove it? I bet 100 gold I can take you barehanded.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
What has been the best castle you got to visit?
Good question, Stephen. Thank you, by the way, Aldu Brothers. I didn't name drop you there with your donation, your bits. Sorry. Yeah.
My mum has a black cat called Denzel, and he is the most handsome, friendly boy. HES, an indoor boy too.
Whoops. When I just clicked into the game, and I accidentally selected the option to brawl. So I'm just gonna have to fight this man now. Just gonna have to treat it as though he started the fight without giving us the option.
Let's see what you're made of.
Can you not block? Come on, Normie, you can do it. It's not a completely abnormal thing to do. Just have a fist fight in the street. It is a medieval fantasy setting, let's face it. Oh, steady. I'll just hit my dog. Yield! 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 Did you give up? Oh, gee, am I locked in combat now until in dialogue until he gets up? I think I've earned that 100 gold.
You're a real fighter. I like that.
Sorry, guard. We were just
Trouble?
No trouble.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Oh, for flip's sake.
Stop it, he ain't worth it.
Duagla, thank you for the bits and for holding me back. Rightly so. Stephen asked me what my favourite castle is. I'm going to have to think about that one. What is it you do here in town? He can now be my companion.
Oh, well, you know. A bit of this, a bit of that.
Right.
They haven't made me a guard, even though I've been asking. So I'll take odd jobs. Anything that comes along for now.
Good to know that we've got a friend here in Morthal now.
Right then.
Who respects us enough that he will fight for us. So Titanium Knight says my mum has a black cat called Denzel. He's the most handsome and friendly boy. He's an indoor boy too. 200 blips. Thank you very much, Titanium Knight. I really like black cats. That's one kind of cat I would definitely get. And they really need help in terms of adoption and stuff, rescue, because people give up black cats, or they're less likely to be adopted because they don't look good on Instagram. Apparently, they don't photograph well, and there's apparently also still a bit of superstition about them, which is pretty wild. But yeah, Duaglide, thanks for the bits. Nebulous Waters, thanks for subscribing via Twitch Prime. That's 13 months you've been subscribed. And Stephen, I'm trying to think of the best castle I've been to. I don't know.
I'm not one for talk. I try to keep to myself.
Yeah, no wonder with a face like that.
Used to be a quiet place, but then the world used to make sense.
It's a noisy dog, isn't it? If I get this companion, will this one... Will Miko run home? I don't really want him to. It's good to know that we can come and call on a friend, though, if we need him for a slightly more dangerous quest. I feel like it might be worth slightly venturing into the odd bit of... Not adventure. I didn't say that. But, you know... We're in the world of Skyrim. We're not the Dragonborn. But sometimes you do have to... engage in a bit of this and a bit of that, in the words of Beanor over there. Favourite castle I've ever been to? Yes, I don't know. The funny thing is, you know, the running joke is that Peter likes castles, and I do like castles, but I've not been to like loads and loads of castles. Like the National Trust is not just castles; it's and World Heritage sites as well. Or sorry, English Heritage. It's not all castles. In fact, I'd much rather go to a Neolithic site than a castle if there's like something interesting to look at. Standing stones, I think, are rad as hell. It's so weird that they exist and that we've got no idea what they are and what they're for. Stonehenge, you know, obviously, I was going to say it's a bit overrated. It's not overrated. It's a bit of an obvious choice, I guess is what I mean. It's, you know, it's very mainstream. Stonehenge is very mainstream. Has it ever been described as that? But, you know, there's a reason why. It's pretty awesome. It's getting night time. I'm going to have to get a room in the inn. I'm just trying to find like a blacksmith for future reference. If I just sort of unlock enough of the local map, I'll be able to just look at the doors. Guardhouse, Alva's house. That's kind of all of Morthal there. Okay. Seems to be. Or can I run to the right a little bit more? English Heritage is a different organisation.
Which castle do you suggest I go see when I go to the UK next year?
Oh god, that's a... Stephen, thanks for the bits. I don't know. Depends what area you're in. There's so many castles all over the country. Anyway, you like. No, you're right, Travelling Badger. I'm aware that English Heritage is a different organisation. But that's my point, is that the running joke is that Peter goes to National Trust castles. But not only do I not always go to castles, I also don't even always go to National Trust sites. Sometimes it's English Heritage or privately owned. Well, it's night time now, so I can't go in any of these places, so I'm going to go to the inn. I've forgotten the name of the alchemist as well, which is called Lavi something. Maybe it was Alva. I thought it began with an L. Lamy. I think it could be Lamy. Anyway, let's pop in here. Get some kip.
Morthal used to be a quiet place.
Our new best friend.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
Oh, okay. Oh, Miko, stay down. Wait there. Exactly there.
You ask me, we'd be better off without that wizard in town. This isn't the time or place for magic, or whatever it is Valiant does.
I can take an orc doing a bit of drumming. That's much better than the lady singing The Dragonborn Comes all the time. Hey, hear any rumours of late?
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
I did see the burned down house, actually. I did wonder.
Rogar's house? It burned down not too long ago. It's a real pity about his wife and kid. The screams woke half the town.
Christ.
Most folk won't go near it now for fear it's cursed.
That's the thing, Travelling Badger. National Trust is full of stately homes. That's kind of, I guess that's ultimately where I was going before I went off on a tangent, is that, yeah, the running joke is Peter goes to castles. National Trust is, like, mostly, like, or certainly, yeah, more often than not, stately homes. Which is, you know, still interesting. There's some really good ones. There's a cool one in the northeast, actually, called Gibbside, which had some of the... It's one of the very first houses to have all kinds of electrical stuff inside its house.
Have you ever been to Wells? It's so nice. There has a kind of castle, stately home, and also is where they filmed Hot Fuzz. I'd recommend it to anyone, and it's near Cheddar Gorge.
I'd like to go to Cheddar Gorge, Titanium and I. We studied Wells in primary school, I remember. Yeah, that's really nice. Bootsy says, I really like Bath too. It's not a castle, but I liked it. Yeah, Bath is nice. I went to Gibbside in February, TP. Lovely place, and gardens and woods. I've been to Gibbside a lot. It's in the... it's very, very near to people who live and work in Newcastle. Gibbside's lovely. That's that used to be a stately home. It had a big hall, but it's now basically a wreck. It's a bit of a ruin. But the grounds are really nice at Gibbside.
Running an inn weren't my plan, but Follian decided to move here.
Adi Pramana gifted 3 subs. They've gone to Lil Pastykins, Tapanka, and Lusha82. Any rumours?
Did talk of a little boy in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino. Get this, he's been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Foolish lad.
Any more?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Yeah. Oops. Oh, no more rumours. Okay. Where can I learn about magic? Is business in Morthal slow? What's with the orc?
Lurbuck? Fancies himself a bard. He pays, so I let him stay. If I had any customers, I'd be worried about him annoying them. But, well, look around.
Thank you, Adi Pramana, for gifting those subs there. Very kind indeed.
Slow? No, it just ain't there at all. Few enough reasons to pass through Morthal before the war started. Now, well, let's just say the front door doesn't get much use.
Oh, jeez, everyone's feeling real blue. Skipton Castle's nice, by the way. I've thought of one that I really like. Skipton Castle's pretty great. I've only been once to Skipton, but yeah, it's nice. That's in the north of England. I don't even want to ask about learning magic. Oh yeah, so hang on, what was this? Someone's...
It's a real... Most folk won't go near it now for fear it's cursed.
How did the fire start?
Hrogar claims it was a hearth fire. Some folks say Hrogar started it himself.
What, and his wife and kids died?
That's what they say. See, he's living with Alva now. That started the day after the fire.
Right.
Ain't right moving in with a new love the day after your kin die like that.
No, not really. And of course, they can't prove he murdered them.
Aye. Our Jarl would sure like to know if he did, though. Might even pay to find out.
Now that sounds like the kind of quest that a nosy Parker Normie Nobday might be interested in pursuing. So we'll keep that in the back pocket.
Until next time.
There's so little of this game that I've actually played. Like, I've sunk hours and hours and hours into it, but I've never done that quest. You know, it's so many quests. I've never met this guy before. Just had a fist fight with him for fun. I don't even remember this specific dog. I remember other dogs.
Not right now. Anything new?
Don't fret over the gloom. There's nothing to fear. Old Lorbook will brighten your spirits. Just lend him your ear.
What'd you do around here, apart from play the drums?
I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
Okay.
Next time.
Well, I've just left Solitude, but sure. Okay, let's get ourselves a room. Save the game. I've definitely got a meal in my... Does he live here?
Morthal used to be a... You ask me, we'd be better off without that wizard in town.
Excuse me.
Running an inn weren't my... Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Oh, is it the one that my friend is in? Oh, it's a double. Oh, yeah.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Is that the bed there?
Follian had his work to keep him busy, and I needed something to do. So, here I am. I take what little business I can get.
I'm
grateful for anyone willing to spend money here.
There's no door on here. I've just got to sleep in an open... Sure, okay, right. Good night, Beanor. Good...
This isn't the time or place for magic, or whatever it is Valiant does. I figure the guards could always use some help, so I keep my
There we go.
eyes
A few screenshots there.
What can't you get me, sweetie?
Did you want something to eat?
Wait, what?
Eat? No, I don't think I'm hungry. Not now, at least.
Right. Okay. Tell me if you change your mind.
What was that exchange?
The people here work so hard, and they never allow themselves a moment of fun. It's such a pity. It won't last forever, though.
They say Hrogar burned his house down for you.
Do they? How delightful. I'm lucky to have a man that is so devoted to me. Until next time.
Let's talk about it some other time.
That's it. She's off. Look at my dog still having a little toast.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night...
Alright, let's have some dinner. We'll have, we'll obviously keep hold of loaf Breadtovich. Maybe the full loaf. He's become a full loaf now. We'll have, it's like a chunk of hawker meat. A meat and 2 veg, isn't it? It's that's the new rule. It's 1 meat and 2 fruit or vegetables. So 2 leeks. And now we can have a sleepy sleeps. Good 10 hours. In bed at 9. Lovely stuff. In my village we have a jail that's from 900 AD. Now it's locked up and full of creepy straw dummies in the cells. Oh, weird. Weird. What has happened here? Are you allowed to lift stuff that's stealable? Well, I have just saved it so I can find out.
I'd ask that you speak to me first.
Forget about Hrogar. He's always so tired lately. I'm someone with a little fire in her blood.
There, just clean that up.
I do what I can to see that Idgrud's time isn't wasted. That she only has to deal with important matters. Too many bother my wife with their petty problems, and then don't even understand the advice she gives them.
What was that argument outside the hall?
Ah, you saw that, did you?
Yeah.
Even Morthal has been troubled lately. The people are uncertain, restless, and merely look to the Jarl for leadership.
What's going wrong?
There's news of rebellion against the Empire. Strange noises have been heard in the marshes at night.
Really?
And then, the tragedy with Hrogar's home. The men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine.
Oops, did I skip a line?
The men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine.
Okay. Come with me, buddy. In fact,
The only thing that matters
no, wait there.
is keeping my wife safe. I won't let anyone harm her. All right then.
How do I? Anyone remember the console command for free cam?
Yeah.
It's 4:20 time once again, my dudes. It's also time to start something I like to call normal news, where we report about all things normal. Let's go. Our first story: Tom has tied his shoes. Quite a normal thing to do, isn't it? In other news, Lucas went outside so that he can take his dog Scooby for a walk. That's defiantly normal out of 10. And our top story: Raphael is watching daytime TV in his living room. That's the definition of normal. CYA next time for more normal news.
Yeah.
Happy 420 BBBB blaze it, my dudes. Moggy dab.
Talk of free cam, that's it.
Since
Cheers,
Normie
Phineas.
is such a super normal fashion icon now, here are some fashion jokes. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator. Ha ha ha. What brand of clothing do pirates prefer? Fruit of doubloon. Hee hee hee. Why do golfers wear 2 pairs of pants? In case they get a hole in one. Ha ho ho. What do you call a jacket that's on fire? A blazer. Hoo hoo hoo. What's an automobile's favorite article of clothing? A cardigan. Ha ho hoo. Moggy fashion.
Yeah.
Once I ran to you, I ran, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all. Boy could give you, take my tears, and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, ooh, tainted love.
Crikey.
Yeah.
Fertile
VLAZZZE 420 dab 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 love UTP and the rest of the clan.
Crikey Maliki, Mikey. Goodness me. Well, let me on 420 us. Thank you to goodness me to Jack Bradshaw for 100 blips.
Yeah.
Lord Brotovich.
Blaze it. Why was the computer cold?
Lord Brotovich for 100 blips and some premium jokes as always. Karma Chameleon for a wonderful bit of sing-song. Tainted Love, good choice. The Titanium Knight for 1,500 blips. That's another big old blip gift there. Thank you so much. What a huge cheer. Blaze 420 dab dab dab. Love you TP and the rest of the clan. We love you too, Titanium Knight. You're keeping us afloat. And 100 blips there from Steven Scourds. Why was the computer cold? Is the dog following me now? I think it is. Yes. Whew. Right, so first things first.
You are new to Morthal. Not spoken before. This is interesting.
Do you like magic? Valiant says I'm good at learning. I like
So Fallion's teaching magic to the local kids. Is this the... Oh, it's not open. I thought she was called... What's the alchemist called? Totally forgotten. I've watched so many streams after the fact, I feel it's my duty to pay you guys for your work, says the Titanium Knight. Well, thank you very much. That's Thorny Ears. Oh, this is, yes, the alchemy shop right here. Hello?
Watch what you're doing. Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not.
Who's Yorick? I don't even know who he is.
My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health.
I could head to Whiterun. I don't think it's very nice.
Until next time.
I think it's one of the snowy places that I don't like. But I don't know, Dawnstar, Solitude, Winterhold, Windhelm, Whiterun. Yeah, I could definitely head to Whiterun with your note.
My brother, Are you heading to Whiterun? Thank you. Until next time.
Just giving me a confidential medical note, just to a stranger. Woof woof. Hello.
If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them, assuming I haven't used them all up. Jürgen and I both work hard, all the time. Morthal is important to both of us.
How long have you studied alchemy?
I picked up the trade when I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me the basics. She had a book with her, Song of the Alchemists, that I used to read over and over. I miss having a copy.
If I find a copy, I'll bring it to you.
Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book.
Oh, okay. Bring one Song of the Alchemist to Lamy. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe before I start training, I could try and get a copy of that, and then she can give me a discount. Anyway, do you have a hard time getting supplies way out here?
No. Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem. I just often don't have much to do, so I tend to try things out. They don't usually work, but I try. Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock.
Great. What a way to run a business. Do you have a table? Yeah, cheers. Let me use it, will you? Oh!
How dare you?
I didn't mean to do that. No, don't.
I don't get many customers, but that leaves me time to try things out. Experiment, I guess.
That was placed in a very silly place.
You dirty thief!
I'm sorry. Can I drop it? I didn't mean to. You placed it on the flipping thing. Was it a salt pile? I didn't even see what it was. I think it's. A stolen bone meal. I didn't mean to. Is the guard going to have a go at me now? Oh, she really hates me. To be fair, last time I did that, I did allow myself to use the autosave. I don't think I even saved it actually when I slept, did I? But yeah, I am gonna. That's what these autosaves are for. Can't use them if I die, if something like that happens. But if the game just does a stupid thing like place the bone meal right there, where you're gonna look down and press A because it's the alchemy lab, then that's not my fault. Just get this quest again.
Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if... No, I just offer... Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock.
I imagine Normie entering the shop to say, I just walked here from Solitude and my dogs are barking, and his dog continues to bark. Crush, crush, crush. In fact, before I start doing that, let me just eat the new things that I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh baby, I love your way every day, yeah, I wanna tell you I love your way every day, yeah, I wanna be with you night and day, oh baby, please, every day.
Karma Chameleon, thank you for 100 more blips and yet more musical notes. Musical wordages. Salt pile. I shouldn't have eaten the salt pile because I only carry that for cooking. Anyway, never mind. Damage health. Don't know if I could make some more, maybe, but I won't right now. Damage magicka. Resist magic. Restore health, oh yeah. Got loads of blue mountain flowers. Restore magicka, restore stamina. I'll probably just make a... Yeah, they're worth 17 gold, those. Oh, overwhelming. Can make some more damage health. Thing is, like, it might be worth me actually... Yeah, okay, I'll make 9 of those. But actually, damage health poisons are really good to have if you're a hunter. You can stick your... Well, if you're anyone in this game, for any combat. But, yeah, I can dip my arrows in the poison, and then when I shoot, like, a deer or something, it'll do more damage. So that's handy.
I don't get many customers. Take a look.
So, let me sell you all my new potions that I don't want. I'll probably keep these poisons for when I'm hunting. Damage health. Sell that. That. Keep the healing stuff as well, maybe. Sell those. Do I want to keep the stamina ones? Maybe I do, for now. If I need to sell some stuff, then I'll sell those, but, any valuable ingredients? Giant lichen. Yeah, okay, cool.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Yeah.
TP, how did you propose to your lady or man? I proposed on a stage in front of the whole town after a gig with my friend's band where I was a piano player.
Goodness me, Titanium Knight, what a gesture. I was under the impression that my fiance, or well, she wasn't my fiance then, my partner, probably wouldn't like too much attention. I think she said something about that before, that she didn't want me to, you know, do it. In fact, that was the thing. We had a big family party coming up. It was going to be an 80th birthday party. And she wondered whether... She just got this idea that maybe I was going to propose to her at this party. And she was saying something like, oh, geez, that's... Well, no, she didn't think... If she thought I was going to, I don't think she would have said to me, no, don't do it. She would not have said that, so she didn't. But I think someone jokingly said, oh, what if Pete proposed to you at the party? And she thought it was a joke. Well, it was, because that's not what I was planning on doing. But so she laughed, you know, and she wouldn't have laughed if she thought it was serious. She was like, oh, gee, oh, yeah, no, God, wouldn't that be horrible, kind of thing, like that. And
friend to me. That means something.
so that was useful to know, because that was actually in the lead up to me proposing to her, and I wasn't planning on doing a big public gesture anyway, because I didn't think that that's what she would want. But that sort of confirmed that suspicion. Okay, so I will answer the question properly in a minute. So we have come here. Got a few miscellaneous quests. We can talk to... No, I'm not doing that. Why has that become my main quest? So... yes, that. Which probably doesn't give me a quest marker, right? Oh, does it? Or does that just tell me where she is? Oh, wow, is that... Can you get a copy of it there at Blue Palace? Oh, that's good to know. Where I can actually get a copy of it. I'm assuming that's what that means, because Lami's just here, isn't she? Okay, that's handy. I thought I was just going to have to trawl all the bookshops. Anyway, what else is there? Deliver the note. Yes, I want to do that. And for now, Normie's not interested. Oh, and, you know, we can look at that too. A mysterious fire killed... I mean, I guess that's not something we're immediately... keen to do. May as well, given that this stream is about, you know, the journey and doing a hike and stuff, maybe we'll just immediately move on to Whiterun or wherever it is that we're supposed to be heading with this note. Yeah, down here. Partly because Morthal is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Then again, what I could do is head to the Blue Palace, get a copy of that book. So head back to Solitude, get a copy of that book, and then come and do the training that I came for in the first place, or at least do a little bit of it. Yeah, we'll do that. Just to, because I was a bit worried actually that I was really making very good progress on my journey, and that I was going to arrive here at Morthal like way before the end of the stream, which I did. There are some congratulations happening in the chat right now. Let me just awkwardly try and tab into the people are wishing Dazzler congratulations. Let me just find in the chat what that's about. Dazzler, I proposed on Friday. Due to lockdown, I did it on the kitchen floor. She still said yes. Ah, Dazzler, congratulations to you. Fantastic. Wonderful news. Yeah, so to answer the question of how I proposed, Amy and I went away on a trip somewhere we've been planning. It was... our birthdays are very close together, so we thought, oh, well, let's... Oh, jeez, this looks a bit... Griminy. Thought, hey, well, let's go away together for our birthdays. Thank you, Sinclair, for subscribing. Very kind. Welcome to the... Not welcome. Continued welcome to the Walrus clan after 12 months of being here. So we said, hey, let's... These things weird me out, by the way. They give me that slightly... You know, that phobia of holes. I don't really have it, but they do kind of... Pretty disgusting. So we said, hey, let's go away on a trip for our birthdays, because, you know, we should treat ourselves. And oh, hello. Oh, I don't have my flipping knife out. But that was a bonus. I just suddenly found 3 deer standing here. Got 2 of them. Where did the other one go? So we went away on this trip. And I'd been thinking when I was going to propose to her, I was planning on doing it at some point, and then when this trip... In fact, I think I suggested the trip because I wanted to take her away somewhere nice so that I could propose to her. I think that's actually how it went. She thought I was just suggesting it because I was like, oh, it'd be fun, wouldn't it, to go away? But, yeah, I think that's actually how it went. So my grandma, it's like the 3rd time I've mentioned her in today's stream, which is a bit strange, but she really, well, all of my family really love Amy, because she's a lovely lady, and my grandma in particular was asking if I was ever, if I was going to propose to her and stuff. And I was like, oh, come on, like, you know, I'm in no rush. We're young. Because me and Amy had said, like, we'd had the conversation before, saying that we weren't in any hurry to get married. Certainly not in any hurry to have children or anything like that. That's certainly not on the cards for a while. So. Hello, what was that? I left like a weird trail then. Guess it was the water, but... So I wasn't in like a mad rush, and my grandma was like, oh, when are you going to ask her and stuff? You know, you should ask her. And I was like, well, yeah, I might do. And I was like, thing is, you gotta save up a lot of money for a wedding, and you know, I'm not in a position to do that right now. I think I might have still been at Vidiots at the time, where you know we were paid a very generous wage, but unfortunately we lived in a very expensive part of the country, so most of it just went on rent. So I was like, I can't afford to be buying rings and saving for weddings and stuff. It's not going to happen. And very, very kindly, my grandma said, well, if it'll make the difference, and because, you know, I think she's such a wonderful lady, would you like my engagement ring to propose to her with? Which was a very nice thing to do. So I was very grateful of that, and I said, yeah, you know what, I should propose to her. Thank you very much. So I was given an engagement ring that I was scared to even carry around with me because it flippin' heck, it's old and has a big stone on it. The insurance was a troubling experience, getting it valued and realizing, oh, what, really? So took that to on this trip that we went on, and we were so lucky because it was April. You know, my birthday's in April, and you know, the weather could have been anything. Could have been cold, could have been warmish, could have been sunny, could have been dry and cloudy, could have been wet, and it was really nice weather. It was wonderfully sunny. I've noticed that I'm just sort of hunter-gathering at the moment, but you know, why not? Ugh. Should maybe be using my bow, but let's drink those stamina potions, see what they do, how much they hunting bow. This might help. Yes, it helped. And yeah, we had a really nice couple of days. It was only a short break we went away for, like 2 or 3 days. I think 2 nights we had in this nice guest house thing. And we went on this really nice walk in the sunshine in the morning. Really long one. And throughout the day I was like, oh, I need to pick like the right I need to pick like the peak moment of the day. And like you kind of you come across these, if you don't have a specific time when you're going to do it, which probably helps. You know, for example, if you're playing in a gig and you're like, well, I'll just do it at the end, then at least you know I'm doing it at the end. Whereas
take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
Slow down, explain yourself.
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
What did he actually give me? Let's see if I want to hold on to it. An iron dagger of chills. It's worth 121. What I might do is stick with this guy. Because the game should spawn someone now to run up to me and say, "Did someone come by this way with a dagger?" And if I can get them to bump into each other, it might actually, it might be amusing.
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you.
Okay, maybe not. Just do a bit of mining then while I wait. So yeah, you don't know when the right moment. You have to pick the opportune moment, and you can come across like a nice view, or like you've just done a nice thing in that day, and you're like, now could be the moment. Do I do it here? And then you're like, maybe not. Maybe something.
Did you see someone run past just now?
No, I didn't see anyone.
Well, if you do, grab him and yell.
A year late, but congrats on the engagement. Sending you both well wishes and a happy marriage.
Found you.
Oh, what is happening? I want this guy to pay me. He said he'd pay me good. Is this a moment? Am I gonna purely for the money? Am I gonna be slightly abnormal? I think I'm committed to this situation. I have to engage with one of these two people, and the other guy promised to pay me good. I'm gonna do it. I don't seek these heroic moments or villainous moments really, because I'm helping the thief. But you know, these things happen. Right, pay me good, dude.
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
I've got your thing.
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you.
Do these people ever come? I've never had one come back for their belongings before. Does anyone know? Do these people ever actually come back and say, "Thanks for keeping it for me. Give it to me now, and I'll pay you good"? Maybe he just got a bit confused because they had a fight, and maybe that's what's thrown him off. But let me know in the chat if ordinarily those people are supposed to come and reclaim their item, because you know that would be nice. So yeah, eventually I picked what I thought was a good moment. I of course got down on one knee. That's everyone's question they always ask. Amy doesn't even remember whether I did or not because she was so shocked. And immediately after she said yes and put my my grandma's engagement ring on, a really happy dog walked past, like this one, like a big golden Labrador, and the lady who was walking it walked past, and she'd seen everything from like as she'd walked along the path. She'd seen everything that was happening. She walked past and she said, "I hope she said yes." And I said, "She did, thank you." And then we went out that night and we ate in this place that we'd booked, and had like a flipping amazing meal as well. It was really like, it was exactly the day that I kind of hoped for, really, and yeah, it went very well. So yeah, can't say fairer than that. They do come back, yes, people are saying. Should they come back essentially like immediately after?
TPYWASNT, this your dog anecdote.
Titanium Knight. That's a good point. This could have been my dog anecdote. Yeah, should he come back immediately, or is it like late? Will he come back like within a day or something? Will he track me down like the courier does? Because I have a feeling now he might send hired goons after me because I've stolen his dagger that he stole from someone else. Just slightly concerned. Let's cook something up. I think I've got at least one salt thing. Salt pile 4. Oh, I've got... I see. Oh, I've got a lot of salt. Nice bit of venison ready for my din-dins. Might be a good time to save the game again, actually, because there's a bed here that I don't actually have to pay for, just an abandoned camp. Ooh, Purloined Shadows. I'll take that, sell it. Those skill books are always worth a lot. You should always take them and sell them. Thank you, Dennis, without the D, for subscribing. I've lost my goat. Have you seen her? Her name is Glader. That character's name is also Ennis. Oh, I see. Well, I have a feeling that man is never going to come back. But, never mind. So, I'm going to have some din-dins. A delicious venison that I've just cooked up. And 2 tomatoes. Maybe a bit of spiced wine, too. Glug. Because I don't drink enough in this game. And remember, if you're dehydrated, a bit of wine, that'll really sort you out. No, definitely not. So I know it's early, but you got to take the sleep where you can get it in this game. I'm really enjoying. You know, sometimes we're very silly and we do silly normie things, and sometimes I find myself just playing Skyrim, but in quite a chill way. You know, I'm just exploring the wilderness, enjoying the random encounters that you get. Hello, what time is it? I thought, did I do the maths wrong? Oh, I just need a few more hours. I'm well rested, which means I can save the game. Manta Ray Tiger gifted some subs. Thank you very much. They've gone to Dullest Mosquito and Blue Cube Head. Thank you. 5 more minutes, Mom. Yeah. Oh, look at the time. We've only got... Well, fortunately... I'm doing a bit more stream than... you know, I'm not finishing at 5. Finishing at maybe 10 past, so that's nice. Oh, hello.
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
He's back. Do you want it?
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
I think he just got really confused because not only did the guy attack him, but he then went into yield mode. And I was like, I kept talking to him and he kept saying, no, please, not now. And so he's just all mixed up. There is a chance, though. You know, this game has a hired goons encounter in it that can be triggered in various ways, from stealing from people, and from other things too, like certain quest things. So, like, for example, delivery quests, people can give you things to take somewhere, and if you take it the wrong way, if you take it somewhere that you shouldn't, or sorry, if you keep it, I guess is what I'm trying to say, then the hired goons can come for you. And I'm concerned that that man may one day send some people after me because I've taken his knife, even though I haven't. But that's fine. It's all part of the spice of life in the Normie Nob Day Skyrim playthrough. So, ooh. Here it is. Well, we made it back to Solitude. We've been there and back in a single stream. It was meant to be an epic journey, but I feel a bit more comfortable now with Normie, you know, swimming through rivers, being off the path. I think he's becoming a bit of a wildsman. You know, the way he earns money is by gathering plants and making potions, or by killing animals and selling their animal products, or, you know, leather or whatever. So it kind of stands to reason that he would venture off the path, and then we're more likely to encounter interesting things then as well, aren't we? You know, if you're not going to be the Dragonborn, you have to at least make your own fun. So, hey, we made it. Can you shoot those birds down? Is my next question. Because I see them all the time, and it would be nice if you can, and get some sort of sellable item from them. Alright, let's go up into town. Let's get hold of this book, which might be very expensive. I don't know if we're getting it from a bookshop or from, like, if we have to do a quest for someone else in order to get the book. But Normie's in for it. He's not an adventurer, he's an errand boy. I like how the Khajiit caravans are only there sometimes. I think that's a really nice thing. Also, we've got some iron. Unfortunately, we need a smelter. I don't think there is one in Solitude. So we are eventually going to have to head to a place that has a smelter somewhere. But that'll be good because we'll be able to make our own metal. And then turn that into armor. Which I'd like to sell. So is it up here? It looked like it was in the castle that we were being led to. Oh. Okay, now I have to take the exit out of the back end of town. It's all my friends from Solitude, but this time I've got a dog. Must be a bit weird to see the strange looking bloke leave town and then come back and he's got a dog now. You would wonder, wouldn't you, where the freaky man who hangs around outside the blacksmiths, where he got his dog from. Oh, in here. Oh, it's in the bar. Hang on, I've not turned the wrong quest on, have I?
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
I'm not looking to.
Speed you along.
Oh. How come I'm allowed to just take that? That's not stealing, it says. Look at all these books that I'm allowed to just take. Why is this allowed? Okay, well, we'll just have to assume that the president of the Bard's College just said to us, "And by the way, if you see any reading material you're interested in, feel free to take it with you." Oh yes, thank you. It's a funny thing, I came here exactly for this book here. Oh, it does say steal now, actually. Okay. Oh, it's because, yeah, picking things up and reading them is not an illegal action, therefore the text isn't read. Oh man, am I going to have to... Oh, okay. If I sign up to the college, maybe I can... Maybe I can take a copy. Nowhere else in Skyrim has a marker pertaining to that book, so
your performance has been excellent lately, Aina. You still need training, but one day you will make an adequate singer.
An adequate singer. Oh god. This is not the place I want to sign up for tuition, but maybe I should. At least in my headcanon, then, it's like, if you're a member, you're allowed to kind of just borrow the books, and maybe I'll just not give it back. Oh, do you know what? Everyone's busy. I feel like Normie's stepping outside of his comfort zone today, but like, no one can see me. I don't even have to sneak. I mean, that's not normal behaviour, but, you know, just that. also not normal behavior, but, you know, I don't care. Jeez. It's nice that they allow dogs in every building, says N. Barlam. You're right, it is. Good. So I've stolen a book. You know, sometimes normal people make poor life decisions, so I'm sure it's fine, says Straight Edge. You know, that's it. You know, I probably stole a few pick and mix from Woolworths when I was a kid.
The Emperor's cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon.
Peter Austin advocates shoplifting, says Molly. Yeah. TripleJump does. Adam Pacitti. Views on my own, except Adam Pacitti advocates shoplifting. No, he doesn't. Or maybe he does, you have to ask him.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Wow, lovely man. Nice hat.
My position, Dean of History, actually covers a wide range of subjects.
Okay, what I'm going to do... In fact, while I'm here, I will just... head up here. I'm so knackered all the time. I will come and tan any more animal hides that I've got. And just see how many strips I may or may not want now if I head to the forge.
But I'm afraid I'm too busy here. I've got weapons forgiven and armor forgotten.
Yeah, I want at least like, I don't know, 4 or 5 strips maybe. I got loads of leather. I'll just make that many strips. Okay, good. So we can make a load of armor now and sell it to this blacksmith, which is nice. Hide. Well, we'll go for... Let's see, 3 strips and 4... Okay, yeah, so I'm out of full piece leathers. 10, 10, 25. And I'm all out of basic leather now. Okay, that's fine. Here we go.
Seems there's no... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
What a way to make a living. Am I... Oh no, yeah, I'm wearing clothes. It's just, hang on, let me... What am I wearing and what should I wear? TP submits his P45 has been clipped there by Deadeye Duck. Archers Be Cray, thanks for subscribing by Twitch Prime. You've been subscribed for 14 months. That's a long time. I might start wearing some fur boots now. Like fur shoes. See, they're a bit of an armor upgrade, but you know, they're still pretty normal looking, aren't they? They're not that wild. We're not going to start wearing armor yet, though, if ever.
The finest weapons and armor.
Archers Be Cray says, Fuzzrow, 14 months. Hope you're well, Peter, and I hope all of the Walrus clan have been staying safe. Are you excited to return to the office? I am. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone. I'm looking forward to having a more stable and professional streaming setup, a nice background and stuff. Looking forward to getting a haircut in Newcastle. I know I can get haircuts in Yorkshire if I want one, but I trust my barber in Newcastle, certainly, and I don't really know any of the ones around here, so definitely looking forward to heading back up north.
Hello and welcome, my friend. What are you hunting?
But
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I might hold on to this dagger for a little while. So we've got a longbow now, damage 6. That's damage 8. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Keep the woodcutter's axe and the pickaxe because they're handy. And this guy is selling an ancient Nord bow, which does damage 9. How much gold do I have now? 567. Sell that for 18. Damage 8. You know what? Let's upgrade. Let's do it. I just damage 9. Oh, that's damage 10. Imperial bow. I'm gonna do it. You got to spend money to make money, guys. Still got 300 gold left, so a few steel arrows as well. Maybe 20. Can reclaim them from your dead bodies, which is nice, but
perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
Perhaps you will. Who knows? Solar Quetzal, did I miss your resub? I'm sorry. I have noticed. The thing is, sometimes I feel like I hear Buips, and they're like phantom Buips that never really happened. And I check the chat, and I'm like, oh, no, it's fine. There weren't any. And so then occasionally I'll hear a Buip, and I'll think, did I hear a Buip earlier? And I'll be like, nah, I didn't. Although I don't see that in the chat. I'll certainly take your word for it, but just let Amy cut your hair again. Well, see, she can't really do the stuff on top, is the thing. I've just lost. Who was it who said I missed their... Oh, it was a little while ago. Okay, Solar Quetzal. Yeah. Yeah, sorry Solar Quetzal, or Quetzal, the U is silent, for missing your resub there. But thank you very much indeed for resubbing. We may as well, while we're here, do a quick bit of alchemy. And then, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay. I'm really living in style now. I've got 200 gold to my name. So I'm going to pay to get a cart back to Morthal. Because I can't be bothered to run all the way there. And I'm not fast travelling.
Yeah.
These will be the last bits from me today. When do you think you may be back into the office, TP? I miss seeing you and Ben together hosting with each other.
I'm
Had
glad
a great time today, and thank you for all your stories.
Thank you for all... Oh, hello. Got a new effect there. If you combine two ingredients that have a shared unknown effect that you've not yet discovered, the game tells you about it anyway. You discover it by mixing two things. So you can actually learn loads of effects, alchemy effects, by just mixing loads of random ingredients together, which is nice. Titanium Knight, thank you for 300 blips, and thank you. Don't thank me for my stories and my things. Thank you for all the very generous donations you've made today with your blips, all the support, financial support. I've got to sell some of my mountain flowers and things. I've got some of these ingredients are so...
It's good to see. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
It's good to see you again too. Right, restore magicka, resist shock, lingering damage magicka, damage stamina. Yeah, good. And anything that I've got flipping millions of, I'll sell half. Ish. Half-ish. Yeah, I'm glad you asked, Titanium Knight, when Ben and I are going to be back in the office together, because I meant to say that when we were just talking about going back to the office earlier. Because although I think there may be some movements back to the office by certain members of the network, the Cultaholic TripleJump conglomerate. Certainly Ben and I at the moment are probably not going to be heading back into the office, especially imminently still. The reason being, I can totally understand why some of the staff want to head back to the office, because they want to do their editing there on their work computers at their desk rather than like out of their bedrooms. Things like that. and maybe Cultaholic. You know, I don't know what people's plans are, but I suspect like Cultaholic will start filming certain things, like solo pieces again on camera in the studio. But Ben and I,
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
50 gold. Why does it only cost 20 to get to Riften?
Good day.
Are you taking the mick? It's only there, and it costs less than half the price to get what here? No, where's Riften? Here. So it costs 20 to get there, but 50 to get your day. That's I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'll walk. I'll run. Yeah, I think if and when Cultaholics start returning to the office, which is, you know, it's nothing to do with me, you know, you might start seeing some of the solo-based shows sort of in familiar, with a familiar setup, you know, the pre-COVID setup. But certainly, I'm sure there are no plans for Ben and I to start doing stuff on camera again at the moment. These people let me harvest their food, it's fine if I just sell it back to them. Because, you know, you still got to stay 2 meters apart. Well, certainly 1 meter apart, but preferably 2 if you can. And it's the right thing to do still at the moment. And as much as it would be nice to start, you know, sitting together and playing worst games ever again and stuff like that, yeah, it might well be nice, but sadly it won't be safe. And both in terms of like our health, Ben and I specifically, but also just, you know, helping to continue not spreading coronavirus around Newcastle and the world as a whole. Sorry, but it's the right thing to do. So Ben and I aren't going to be rushing back to the office anytime soon, because that would be the only thing that we need to be in that office for, would be to film stuff together. And if we're not at the moment feeling like it's the right thing to do to film stuff together, then there's essentially no reason for us to be back in the office together.
Living outside the walls is we had some trouble a while back. Stormcloak tried to set the mill on fire.
I think that man said he'd pay me for all the wood I can chop, but where's the farmer? In here? Got some vegetables.
Out here at work, Yoren treats me like an equal. Better than most in town.
Hi. Yes? Need some? Hi.
Oh, I've got a level up available. Titanium Knight says, I want you both to be healthy, so I don't want to rush you. I just miss your faces on the same screen. Can you Photoshop your faces together badly on a picture? Yeah. No, I'm not suggesting that your comment was saying was rushing us back in. But yeah, that's just our thoughts at the moment, and I'm just glad you asked, because I meant to say it earlier when we were talking about going back. Is there no one I can sell the veg to? You just let me pick it for free, and I mean, I want to sell it back to you. That's how this works, but sure, I guess not.
Hold on, Gagan.
Oh, there's some free leather strips here. Oh, and an iron ore vein, that's good. Eventually we will be able to smelt all of this iron down, but just not right now. The good thing is you pick up gemstones as well, like I've got an amethyst there and stuff. Board Stiff says, it doesn't give a good impression either. It might make some people think it's over. Well, that's a good point as well, you know, it doesn't... you know, we've got a certain sort of reach, you know, out into the world, that, yeah, all right, we're not so deluded that we think we've got.
Bring me all the wood you can chop.
I don't think that you know, we're big names, but equally, if you get thousands of views or tens of thousands of views on Worst Games Ever, and you've got tens of thousands of subscribers on YouTube and hundreds of people watch you at a time on stream, those people are, you know, there's the whole thing about being an influencer, and I think, like, when I consider that in the sense of, like, you know, buy products and stuff, like getting a sponsorship and a sponsor saying, hey, will you influence people to buy my product by saying, hey, I really like Sony PlayStation controllers, then, you know, that makes me feel a bit like, God, do people really care what products I'm using on stream? Or, you know, I guess it's not necessarily that they care what I'm using, but it's just about putting that product in front of a few thousand people, which, yeah, I see the point there. But you know, it does make me sort of scoff a little bit at the idea that I'm an influencer in that respect. However, something I do think I am, that you know, me and Ben and Cultaholic and the rest of TripleJump influence people on, is just actually more general behaviors. You know, there are people who watch us and probably follow our example to a certain extent in certain aspects of life, and that might be one of them. People might oh, he killed it for me, good dog. People might see that we're hanging around together in the same room, standing within a meter of each other, not wearing a mask. We obviously are going to wear masks when we do go back, but, you know, I'm saying, hypothetically, if we didn't wear a mask, people might think, oh, well, it's alright, you know, everyone's doing it. For example, I watched a YouTube video the other day where everyone was doing it. Well, it's an abandoned camp. I'll take that and sell it. So yeah, for sure. There's definitely a whole aspect of setting an example. It's not just about my health, Ben's health, the rest of the staff at the office, and the world at large in terms of just preventing the spread by distancing, but also by doing our bit to encourage other people to do the same. So still not keen to hurry back, unfortunately. You know, I am in other respects. As I said, it would be really nice to head back, see everyone, hang out in a safe way, if and when that is you know, the right thing to do. And eventually it will be nice to get back to filming stuff together on screen, co-hosting, but not right now. Hello, Rythian. Murder? Not murdered anything. Although there's something that wants to murder me somewhere. I don't see any red dots, though. Oh, my dog's angry. Get him, boy. It's probably just a crab, but... Why is this dog so mad? Is he looking? Is he looking in the right direction at the monster? I don't know. False accusations. Yeah, Rythian, what are you talking about? Not murdered anything. I have done plenty of murder today, but I don't think you've seen any if you've just tuned in. Do you and Ben speak to each other a lot? Says Titanium Knight. Yeah, of course we do. We well, obviously we talk to each other on a professional basis every day. Not actually, not every day. I think we do now talk to each other every day, pretty much. Now that we've got a bigger team to manage, we've got, you know, a lot of remote content to kind of, you know, you need to communicate a lot more. Oh, that was just my wolf dying. Yeah, the communication probably has gone up since first, like, since lockdown, and then even within lockdown, it probably went up a bit more when we hired our new full-time staff as well, which was exciting. But we message up. Ooh, do I dare? I think I do dare. No one subscribe. No one donate right now because I won't hear the alert. It'll just sound like a hawker. I think it might be time for Normie to invest in a bigger sword as well. I bought this knife just because it was like, oh, well, I'm going out into the wild and it's good protection. But actually, in terms of killing animals for their hides and meat, you know, I might want something with a bit more power. Oh no, I can't attack in here. Come get me. Where's my dog gone? Where's my wolf? I don't have enough magicka. Oh, gold coin. F for the Walrus Clan, everyone. Yeah. 20 past 3 now. We should really be wrapping the stream up. 20 past 5, sorry. We start at 3, finish at 5. Well, I don't know where my dog's gone, where my wolf is. Well, my wolf, I just didn't have enough magicka. Oh, there's my dog. What's he doing? He's just stuck in a loop. He's fighting mud crabs. More fearsome than you. Yeah, alright. Well, let's quickly just head back to flipping Morthal. Deliver this book. 50 gold. I can't believe the coachman was trying to charge me 50 gold to get a ride there, and 20 to get to Riften. Unbelievable. Probably see Morthal from where he stands. Is that an iron ore vein there? Getting distracted all the time. I think it is, though. It is. I'm going to thank myself later for doing all this iron mining when I can smelt it all. Get it, Normie. Mine it. We got it. I take it this isn't a separate kind of vein for something else now. Good. This way then. You were trying to cross the border, weren't you? Honestly, the prices have gone up in this economy, Peter. Everyone's trying to make a living, the coachman included. The coachman's just got a bad business model there, Rythian. We were going from here, Solitude, and I wanted to just go here because I'm not fast travelling in this NPC run that I'm doing. Right? 50 gold. And I was like, okay, if that's the cost, that's the cost. But he also, from Solitude, was only charging 20 gold to go here. Up this mountain, round this one. He just needs to sort it out. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll kill you. I've got a new bow, actually. Oh, I should level up too. Stamina. I'm sick of being out of breath all the time. In game as well. Smithing 15. What can I do? Create steel armor. Oops. Maybe there's a lot of taxes and hidden fees he has to pay to get to this area. It's only down the road, but yeah, maybe so. One-handed archery, sneak. Maybe alchemy now. Zip. Did that just fly through a tree? I think it did. Right, which way to... It's a problem when you have multiple quest markers activated. It's not always a good idea. Alright, let's just get there. Oh, I'm distracted again by my harvesting. I hear a Nern root too. There it is. Or. Oh yeah, my blue marker is actually still pointing to Morthal, so that's good. Whew, well, what a stream it's been. It's been a lovely one. I've enjoyed it. Had a good old chin wag. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, hang on there. Let's poison it. That's what I've been saving all these poisons for. Damages by 13 points.
If I die before I wake, at least in heaven I can skate, cause right now on earth I can't do jack without the man up on my back. The Skyrim coachman's prices are whack.
They certainly are, Karma Chameleon. Thank you for the bits. Of course you're tired, TP. You're off the path. You're right. If I die before I wake. Good song. I've enjoyed the musical abilities of Karma Chameleon and Robot Lady today. It's been a real treat. Really helped me through the stream. Right, we made it. So, let's hand this quest in. Where did you get that book from? You didn't steal it, did you? No. No, I just took it when no one was looking. Didn't even ask if I could take it, so for all we know, I was allowed to have it. Person poisons arrow, then shoots deer with it and eats meat. Yeah, it's going to be delicious.
Jürgen and I both work hard. I don't get many customers, but that leaves me time to try things out.
Found that book you wanted.
It's amazing how much you can learn from a book. Here, let me show you some of the things the temple healers taught me about potions.
Yeah. My alchemy increased a bit. Well, that wasn't worth it. I thought she might be giving me cheaper training.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Yeah? I'm alchemy 23. It cost 280. Well, I came here for training. That was the point of this entire stream, so maybe I should do at least one. There we go. I've now only got 153 gold left, so we'll leave it. We'll leave it there. We came for a little bit of training, and we got it. That's all that matters. Now let me quickly just, while we're here, while we're talking about alchemy, make sure I've eaten every one of these things. Oh no! Does she like me? Oh, thank God for that. The low price stuff. Well, maybe when she was training me in alchemy, she said, "Hey, head on over to the alchemy table and try out what you've learned." So she's offered me all of this stuff. See, if there's headcanon for it, I'm all about it. She said, "Hey, head on over there, use some of the stuff that that's lying around, and practice your lesson." In fact, I need to quickly eat some of that. Yeah. Alchemy. In fact, best thing to do probably first is to see if there's any here that have 3, yeah, like that, for example, because maybe in making the other stuff. Oh, Sephora. Stamina restore. Oh, I can't even do it. Can't even do a 4. Okay, well. It's fine. Jeez. It's getting complicated. Oops. No, don't quit alchemy. It's your livelihood, Normie. Don't quit alchemy ever. Stay in school. Oh, still a tour there, isn't there? Wow, I'm the best. What can I do now with? Because I'm at level 25 alchemy stamina. Does that mean I can like do something new now? Requires 20, requires 30. Okay, what does this do? They're just 25% more powerful. Sure. Because I actually use those ones, so why not? I'm becoming quite the alchemist. Normie needs a potion to help him sleep now that he's murdered a murderer and all, yeah.
Die with a sword in your hands.
May you die with a sword in your hands.
Jürgen and I both work hard. Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Of course I am. You've trained me. I'm not a professional. Right, damage health, damage health, damage health. We don't damage stamina. We don't damage magicka, even if it's lingering. We don't even fortify magicka in this house. We don't resist fire or magic. We, yeah, that's what we do. That's it. That's just how we do. How we do. Ooh, ooh. 0. Did I sell these before when they're not even worth anything? I think I sold some of those earlier and probably didn't. I just gave them away. Oh, 3 hawker tusks. Have them. Have it. Oh, I do like paralysis poison, but I'm not paying 136 for it. Look at all this, all these different things you can get. I remember going around all the alchemists and buying fire salts for Balamund, the forger and the blacksmith in Riften. He was my friend. Come to see Balamund perform miracles with steel, eh? So, I'm sure our room is now expired. We'll have to pay for a new one, but it's the only way I'm allowed to save. More side in.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you.
Excuse me, dog. Miko, please. Hello.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Tinks.
I'll show you to your room.
I know where it is. It's in here. She can't get in because of my dog. I'll show you to your room.
Running an inn weren't my plan, but Follian decided to move here, so I joined him.
So we'll sleep for 12 hours, 11 hours maybe. 11 hours. Oh, I've not eaten. I'll eat breakfast. And then I'm allowed to save the game. That's how it works.
Alright then.
Alright then. Items. Delicious foodages. Cooked venison. A tomato. And a cheese. Cheese is a vegetable. No, that restores health. Actually, I should be careful. I should probably try and eat stuff that doesn't restore, or like eat stuff that restores like barely any health, because I might eventually need all this stuff. So I should eat some apples and things instead of big hunks of... Well, I have to eat meat. It's one of the rules I've imposed on myself, but you know, I shouldn't be eating big cheese wheels. Oops. So she finally made it to my bed. Let me know if...
Oh.
Yes, oh. What are you Oh!
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
Yeah, alright. Just save over that, because, God, I don't want to be greeted by that when I load back in. You're a good boy, Miko. Yes. It's time for you to go back home, dog. No, it's fine. Well, everyone, that was another little instalment of Normie Nob Day's normal nobody adventures, and I'm having a lovely time with that. I might just to mix it up a bit next week. Oh, where are we? Full screen. There we go. Just to mix it up a bit next week. Might play a different game. Probably, if I do, it won't be something that I have to like kind of commit to. It'll just be something like, I don't know what. Lobrotovich will suggest the Unholy War. Something like the Unholy War. It won't be the Unholy War, but what I mean is something that's not, you know, I'm not going to start flipping The Last of Us Part 2 and investing in that narrative for one stream and then never returning to it again. So just a little bit of a distractor game, just to cleanse our palates. Maybe Hogs of War, actually. That could be fun. I think I tried to play that at the end of a stream once when I finished a game like half an hour before the stream ended. I think I tried loading that up and then it didn't work. So if I can get that working in the meantime, that might be fun, maybe. Just for an hour or two. But there we go. That is that. So Ben and I will be streaming tomorrow on YouTube. It is a sleepover stream, so it'll be happening later than usual. Check out the social media as always for all the details. For those of you who are on our Patreon and would like to have a voice call, a chat, in person but not in person, in voice over the internet with Ben and I, that's happening tomorrow as well. Check out the relevant Patreon post. And for those of you who aren't patrons of that tier, have a look. Patreon.com/Team TripleJump. If you sign up tonight, you'll be I'm sure I think it's all an automated process. You should theoretically be immediately made a walrus child on the Discord, and you'll be able to have a little chat with Ben and I tomorrow morning. So there we go. Those are some things you can do if you like. And apart from that, yeah, just join us for sleepover streams and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye. Where's the button? It's right there. Bye-bye.